They brought him in last week. Eyes burned.
He walks like no blind man either.
I cleaned his wounds. The eyes are gone.
I smell the stench of corruption.
I send you my resolve.
Cut some throats for me.
Well
I
now.
send you my ash. In the land of the blind, a simple tool.
Me, what happened?
My verdict is final.
Oh, I can kill lots of things.
We will feed your carcass to the pyre.
Will I find you between the vines, pirates? Measure,
Hiding in the weeds,
calculate,
perhaps? Let us
rectify.
see.
Nothing. They must have returned to the sea.
They brought him in last week.
You put the terror in them,
we
Sweetie.
go!
No, let that.
Let's not forget, yes?
Remarkably well for a blind.
Otra ronda.
That hurt. Ouch.
Another round in
I'll
the
have to note that
circus.
down.
I knew this would come.
So many
His
tricks.
wounds. The eyes are gone.
I smell the stench of corruption on it.
I send you my resolve. I am your executioner.
Remedies for the dead.
Guide me to you, fiend.
The maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
We will feed your carcasses to the pyre.
Mansura.
Measure, calculate, rectify.
We will feed your carcass to the pyre.
Good. We've driven them back to the villa.
Oi. Let's be cool. One little souvenir. Food for the vines.
She has my hands, these aren't mine.
For desperate times.
Yes, here.
Still breathing. Still sane.
6 grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
Is that? Teresa. Ready to serve. Ha! I can smell
My
your rotting
judgment
flesh.
awaits you, creature.
The fire will
That
guide
bush
me to you.
seems
I can
highly
smell your
suspicious to
rotten
me.
flesh.
Well, now,
Singe my
the
leaves.
undead
Ouch.
heretic.
Ouch! My face and time reshaped.
She has my hands.
Huh. Up we go.
Not interested.
one good shot of energy. Walking is good for you. Strange. This one's brand new.
Mansora! Calcula! Rectifica! The fire will guide me to you, fiend! The maiden's judgment awaits, creature! We will feed your carcass to the pyre! Ha! I can smell your rotting fire longs for your cursed soul! Measure! Calculate! Rectify! Mansora! Calcula! Rectifica! Abominable brush! Does it shelter you? Hiding in the weeds!
My face in time, reshape.
Eyes, here. So many tricks.
Teresa, para servirle.
Oh, did you see
Huh.
that?
Strange soul pattern.
All coiled up.
The fire hungers for
Like
us.
no blind
Fresh out of the lab.
You are finding your way remarkably well for a blind man.
Isn't the beauty of the design?
Nasty surprise. Ooh, exciting. Pull them to you. My eyes are sharp. Follow the little ones. Tanuki parade. See?
I smell
There.
the stench of
They'll come to you.
Ah, yes.
Honest
Nice
work
little
strong
stroll.
hearts and hands.
Yes, good trap.
Measure, calculate, rectify.
The verdict is clear.
Is it a puzzle?
Oh,
Yes,
how
here.
I will enjoy purging your soul.
Six grams of death root, 2 drops of moonshine.
The stench of your corruption still lingers. I am an arbiter against the maiden's wrath, tyrant.
Nothing's impossible. Food for the
Ooh,
vine.
exciting. It always works.
Teresa, para servirle.
Fine. Let's make it count.
Brought him in last week. I...
Oh, did you see that?
I don't have the means. I lack my strength. Rectify!
Ugh, the stench of your
Mansora!
corruption
Calcula!
still lingers.
Rectifica!
What do we have here? My judgment awaits you, creature.
The fire will guide me to you, fiend! Calcula! Rectifica! The fire longs for your cursed soul! The maiden's judgment awaits, creature! Ha! I can smell your rotting flesh! Otra ronda. A bolt for your skull. I heard that. I am a better shot. The fire longs for your cursed soul.
What's the delay here? The impertinence. Hello?
Mansura! Calcula! Rectifica!
Have you forgotten your sacred duty?
Creature. Nothing. They must have returned to the sea. Strange. Purge the undead! Oh? Ha!
Well now.
I can smell your rot.
Space and time reshaped.
Are we going?
Need something, matey.
Let's set a trap.
For desperate times.
Ah, let's stretch those roots.
They brought him in life.
Standing around, catching light.
Little spider bites.
The maiden's judgment awaits. Each what they deserve.
Oh, how I will.
Quiet friend.
Aye, here.
Food
Is it
for
a
the
puzzle?
vines. Oh?
It always works.
Otra ronda.
They'll come to you. My eyes are sharp.
Get over here, matey. Oh, I see.
Kuma!
One more for science, huh?
Ready, Kuma?
Kill the body, breathe the soul.
Let's set a trap.
Otra ronda. Still breathing. Still sane.
They brought him in life.
Ugh, leaves are itching. You never see
Nasty surprise.
Yes. Ready to serve. That was no. I am a better shot. A record of the past.
I smell the stench of corruption.
It went through us. It went into us.
Treasure this moment, Marley. El muerto al hoyo.
Snip them away.
For desperate times. You're dead now. Leave. Up. Marley aids us.
Are you sure? He's just an old blind confessor.
I've seen enough blind men to know something's rotten here.
If there was corruption in him, surely our Udex would have seen it.
The curse can be devious. We will see the truth once the prognosticar is through with them.
Did I hear mention of a confessor?
Aye. And a blind one at that. Exactly what we need, I'd say. Let us find a patient register and locate the man.
Closing in on our objective.
The administrative building. We'll find a register on the top balcony, as per the grand design. Ah, the register. Will you have a look, Marley?
Very well. Confessor. I have him. Admitted 4 days ago after a pirate raid. Eyes blinded by cursed influence.
Where is he now?
He was summoned to the garden for questioning by a prognosticar.
We'll cut that meeting short. To the gardens.
No, let the handiworks wounds.
At your command.
One bolt, one life.
Well, now.
Death comes to greet you.
Standing around, catching light.
Your hands are preparing. Maiden's judgment
Drop me
awaits,
the strings
creature.
required.
May its call ring true. Alone!
I can smell your rotting flesh.
The fire will guide me to you, fiend.
The fire longs for your cursed soul.
We will
The
feed
maiden's
your
judgment
carcasses
awaits.
to the fire.
Yuki,
Fire
maiden's
longs
judgment
for your
awaits,
cursed
creature.
soul. Hiding in the
measure.
bush.
Seems highly suspicious.
Rectify.
Shadows have fled. The design is maintained.
The infidels warned us about the cave.
Teresa, para servirle. Ah,
Oh,
swift
objective in
justice.
sight.
I will speak to the confessor once we've taken care of the prognosticar and his lackeys.
Can you still impersonate a pious servant of the maiden?
In my sleep.
Little spider.
Have to go through that again.
Your power is
Your future
amazing.
hangs in the balance of your words.
Very well. A cursed crew raided us during Mass. They slew my congregation, then took my eyes.
It always works.
Is that?
Hollow bones. Thousands. And that light.
The verdict is clear. Justice is harsh. Justice has been granted.
She's not enough to pay your bill.
Let it bring precious time.
I will
Come forth.
you,
May it
inspire your flock to victory.
Your how I will enjoy
Measure.
purging.
Calculate.
My judgment awaits you, creature.
Your soul. Rousing, thrilling.
Fire will guide me to the Maiden's judgment awaits,
Calculate.
creature.
Wrecked it.
The lady at the ready.
Death has
My strength returns.
I am an arbiter of the maiden. Cower before. Vile. The stench of your corruption still.
Is it a puzzle?
Fire will
Abominable
guide
brush.
me, your
Is it shelter you?
carcasses to the fire.
We will feed your carcass to the pyre.
Will I find you behind?
My sight
Hiding
reaches
creature.
far.
Hiding in the weeds, perhaps?
Stench of your I am an arbiter of the maiden. Cower
Mensura,
before.
Calcula, Rectifica.
Bush seems highly suspicious to me.
Fire longs for your cursed soul. We
Rectifica.
will feed your carcasses to the fire.
Nothing. Huh, what a waste of time.
You are finding your way remarkably well for a blind man.
Isn't the beauty of the design that all...
Good tracking.
You're wasting precious time, pirate. Come forth.
Mensura, Calcula,
Measure,
Rectifica.
calculate, rectify.
Nothing hides from the eyes of
Oh,
prognostica.
how I will enjoy purging your soul. I am an arbiter of the maiden.
Show yourself,
Cower
so I may
before.
correct your vile existence.
Ugh, the stench of your corruption still lingers.
The bush,
Vile.
it bears
Are
such
you
blasphemous
cowering in there?
uncertainty. Your soul
Ooh,
bleeds
exciting.
uncertainty.
The below
It is almost
swallowed them.
thrilling.
Resume your tasks.
Oh, I'll have to note
Your
that down.
soul bears the stench of heresy, Confessor.
I am shocked.
Oh, did you see
Up
that?
we
Shall
go!
I cast myself into the fiery pit?
Not yet. Until I can determine...
Let's stretch those
My
roots.
future is written. Yours is denied.
Are we going?
The fire pushes me out.
Your
Assist me.
bloodlust seems...
Nothing personal. We've got you. Help me, Kuma. That's that done.
Hello? Prognostica? Are you still there?
Let me speak to him. Maiden guide you, Confessor. The prognosticator has other duties to attend to.
Ah, yes. Always busy, as is his calling. May I ask who I'm speaking to now? My eyes were taken.
Teresa, long-serving member of the Ordo Mensurae.
Ah, the venerable Iudex. How fares your part of the design?
Measure is unceasing, Confessor, which is why I am in need of a confidant.
You wish to walk the maiden's path. Now that is an old-fashioned request.
I am an old-fashioned sort.
Why come to me? Surely there are other confessors.
My schedule only permits a brief visit to Gran Alcazar before I head for Cartagena. I fear all the confessors there will be occupied, considering the recent pirate attack.
A reasonable assumption. Very well. I'm happy to be of assistance. When do we leave?
I will sign your release forms, then come pick you up.
Now, let's put him to sleep.
What about the release forms?
Don't be ridiculous.
Why not use my pattern? A little souvenir.
Marley returns us.
Hey! Try this fruit.
Ooh, exciting.
Their crimes are mild. Come to me. I knew this would come. Someone needs a beating.
Nicely done, old girl.
Good. Now we carry him back to the Marley.
Sharpshooter. His absence will be noticed eventually.
The white... Let it. We'll be long gone by then. As for him, we probably spared him the choice between penance and the fire.
And what shall be done with him once your test concludes?
We will cross that bridge when we get there.
Oh, did
I
you see
stand
that?
ready.
We're coming, Marley-san.
Work is done. We return.
Don't stay behind,
Ready to
Kuma.
ride, ladies.
Ugh, heavy. The
Bring
Corsair
us back,
returns.
Estelle.
The Confessor is safely on board. Let's pray he doesn't catch on. Ahoy, Marley. I'm ready for the court to assemble.
Oh, so you found conclusive evidence?
Indeed. I'll call in the victim and appoint the jury and a judge.
I expected you'd want to be the judge.
It would be far easier if I was still judge, jury, and executioner. Then again, those times are behind me, yes? How are we holding up?
Harmed head hurts harrowingly.
I believe you. I'm sure you'll recover swiftly. The court will be in session soon.
Craven confessions creak creepily.
Ha! They do indeed. Pinkos, I need your assistance once more.
Assistance? I don't appreciate being affiliated with such an obsequious term.
I need a judge at my court.
A judge? Me? Why didn't you lead with that? Of course I'll be a judge.
I can count on you then?
Count on me? It's in my title, Teresa. Of course you can count on me.
Oh, look who's clambered out of her roost, Pete. The yellow flamingo?
No, it's the white crow, you pillock.
You are hereby summoned to Marley's court.
Oh, the last time I was summoned, I forgot my name.
Pirates, skeletons, defendants, and accusers, please rise to your feet.
Sorry, he don't have any.
Permission to remain tied to the ship granted. The prosecution may now present the charges.
Today we've gathered on the account of poisoned rum and the ensuing damages to a skeleton. During the investigation, the prosecution found ample amounts of poisoned rum in the Marley's hold.
Objection, Your Honor! Misrepresentation of our storage. The amounts were at least significant.
Sustained.
Significant amounts of poisoned rum in the hold. And one of the barrels showed clear evidence of tampering.
And that concludes the case. Pete and the Nameless One, you're hereby...
A moment, Pinkos. If Pete and the Nameless One truly were meddling with their rum, they'd done it to all their supplies. Yet there was only one barrel which had been tampered with. Therefore, the prosecution would like to call in the victim. Please display your affliction.
Abominable adulteration amplitudes affliction.
Now, Pinkos, here, this is a small sample of the rum of the afflicted barrel. Smell it.
It smells like...
your missing batch of tobacco.
My missing... But yes, of course. Ha! That leaves only one conclusion. The perpetrator is me.
No, Pincus, you didn't do it. The perpetrator is no other than the victim himself.
Contagious claims carry contentiousness.
Ooh. Should we go ahead and compare your footprints with those at the scene of the crime?
Daringly drink despicable distillate.
Huh?
Could it be that he's urging us to drink the rum?
Approved agreements accrue acknowledgement.
The judge orders the court to sample the rum.
As it so happens, I do have a small sample here, Pincus.
Objection! The sample has been obtained without admission.
Overruled. The judge is quite thirsty. Ah. Oh, my! Why are you so worried? This is most excellent.
A bit too excellent, perhaps. The rum on the Marley is usually fine, but this is extraordinary.
Inequality inebriates insufferably, inconsistently.
Indeed. When I entered Pete and the Nameless hold, I was surprised to find 3 different barrels. One that held the poisoned rum that barely smelt like rum, one that held normal rum, and a 3rd barrel containing what we just drank. I wonder how on a ship where everybody is supposed to get the same rum, you can explain these 3 different casks. You've watered down the skeleton's rum and kept the best for yourselves, which would mean a blatant violation of the Marley's code. Is there anything you'd like to say in your defense?
Pete's fallen asleep. So, I'll confess for the both of us.
Another confession, then. Good. You have heard the evidence. What is your verdict, Pincus?
In the case of the literary skeleton, I find the victim guilty on all counts. As a punishment, I order the victim to act as a court scribe. These dreary procedures could certainly use a bit of a literary sprinkling. In the case of the bad rum, Pete and the Nameless One are ordered to send the good rum to my quarters.
Pincus?
Where it will promptly be redistributed to the rest of the crew. The court is adjourned.
Enjoying the rum?
The little that is left for me. Justice can be such a nuisance sometimes.
Ha! Tell me about it.
I say, Teresa, how did you figure out that I'd lost my tobacco?
Since I've known you, you have been insufferable. A flat-out fool, and I can't believe I haven't shot you. But you never once denied me a smoke. Look, Pincus, for what it's worth, you're not a bad man. You're just a bad person.
You do have a way with words if you choose to apply yourself. Have you ever considered writing your own memoirs?
I do write. Very rarely. But I prefer wood carving. Keeps my hands and thoughts busy.
I always saw it as a way to be kept alive long after death. Admittedly, a habit that I picked up before I embarked upon this eternal path.
Eternity can be a frightening thing.
We made a strange choice, didn't we?
Do you have a smoke or not? How fares our confessor?
A mild headache, but otherwise blissfully ignorant. So what does the maiden's path entail?
Walking in the maiden's footsteps. Her rise, her trials, her suffering. There will be fire involved.
Sounds remarkably unpleasant.
Back in the maiden's time, the fire was a tool, not the object of worship it is today. Ever since we lost the maiden's guidance, it has twisted the Inquisition into a bunch of fire-crazed lunatics. And now, I must bare my soul to this eldritch parasite. What was Mordecai thinking? Welcome on board, Confessor. Anything you need?
Thank you. I am quite well, though I can't seem to remember quite how I got here.
You nodded off in the carriage. We had to carry you on board.
I do have a sound sleep, it is true. I'm quite glad to be at sea again. What type of vessel is this? So far, I've yet to smell incense or hear the sound of prayer.
You will find all those things on the lower decks.
I see. I shall let one of the acolytes guide me there.
Sharpshooter, I refuse to have incense burned on my lower decks.
Suck it up. It's a miracle he hasn't caught on yet, and it's a long way to Gran Alcázar.